we're staying on her. One more topic to get through with Meghan Markle, because she's shared an insight into her morning routine. It's a very Instagram of her, isn't it? She shared tips for hosting overnight guests ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday. Let's look at this.
I like having some of the fruits whole and the rest sliced in half. The same fruit just looks so much cuter. And on this one, let's put some whipped cream, the remaining strawberry and raspberry jam that we have. Fan favorite in my house. So good. One of my favorite things for breakfast with the large group is having quiche. So one of two things, if you have just a great quiche, again, grocery store or make it yourselves, you can leave it out if you know people are gonna wake up right around now. Otherwise, I would just write a little note that says, morning, help yourselves, quiche is in the oven. Where you're just presenting it in a way that feels a little bit more enticing and people can wake up in the morning and feel cared for.
Andrew, insightful stuff there. You can either leave the quiche in the oven, or you can either leave it out, or you could leave a note. I mean, a lot of helpful tips from Meghan Markle.
Quiche me quick, absolutely. you gotta do it. I love my quiches warm, fresh out of the oven. It's got to be good. Well, the turkeys Gobble and Waddle have just received the president's pardon, haven't they? Well, there's a couple of turkeys over at Montecito talking about this sort of stuff. Lots and lots of things. So this is basically how to look after your guests. And we've got their Thanksgiving coming up tomorrow, in fact, Thursday. And what they're going to do, these are the special tips she also gave for hosting these overnight guests. And she talks about creating stations. So basically your guests can help themselves, not just to the quiche, but to the other things indeed. Well, the stations they might want to create are the stations they can catch the train out of very, very quickly. If she gets on that sort of pretentious stuff. She's basically decanted her brand's signature raspberry preserve. It's an infomercial, if you like, because lots of her wonderful products are featured throughout all of this. But one of the wonderful revelations, which I quite liked actually, was the thing about Archie and Lilibet and how they love waffles. And apparently the late Queen's personal waffle maker, she basically gave them. She was asked by Harry what Archie likes for Christmas, and in 2021 it was revealed on the James Corden show that Prince Harry spoke to the late Queen and about a thoughtful present and said that Archie really loves waffles. He would like a waffle maker. So that's what he has, and we saw a wonderful image of some green waffles being made for St. Patrick's Day and so on and so forth. But you can guarantee there's going to be a lot more waffles in this particular series.
Okay, look, I lied to you. I said we're moving on from Meghan Markle after the Thanksgiving segment. We've got one more topic to address because there's been some controversy over a green dress that Meghan Markle put on during this trailer of her new series. And a source has told Page Six that Meghan Markle allegedly walked away from a 2022 Variety cover shoot with a $1,695 green gown because it was all part of archiving her clothes as a royal. What's happened here, Andrew?
Well, what I love, go for that alliteration, Meghan Markle gown gate, we could call it, couldn't we? So what happens is, it was, as you say, it was a 2022 Variety cover shoot. There was this £1,695 dollars rather green gown. It was all part of apparently of archiving her clothes as a royal, because that's what you have to do as a royal to make sure that you remember what you wore. The reason it's come about now is because it appeared in that promotional video that we've just seen with Love Meghan holiday celebration, and lots of people pointed out on social media, hang about, we spotted that beforehand. There was also in October she was spotted in a black and white tweed strapless midi dress, which was designed by Chanel during a date night with Prince Harry at a private club, NYC club, Chez Margot. Apparently she'd worn that designer piece to a photo shoot in 2022 for the cut. So the suggestion was that she walked off the set without asking permission for it. The Sussexes, as a spokesperson for the Sussexes, commented the insinuation that any items were taken without the full knowledge and agreement of the on-set stylist or the respective teams was categorically false. The rep also told us that any items kept, were done so in total transparency and in accordance with contractual arrangements. So the suggestion that she nicked it was totally unfair, but certainly it was the one that appeared in the photo shoot, and certainly well done to all those people who spotted that it made a reappearance in this particular trailer.
Now, the royal family is gearing up for a trip to the US to celebrate America's 250th birthday next year, but there's of course speculation that there will be no reunion with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They're reportedly set to be left out in the cold, according to sources that told Page 6. So, Andrew, tell us about this trip. Prince William and Princess Catherine, they're expected to join in the historic celebrations in July, but no reunion, apparently.
Absolute 250th birthday bash for America. Hurrah. As you know, we had a very successful time with Trump's visit to Windsor Castle. I was outside waving the Power Hour flag, as you know, and reporting on that. And during that visit, the President Trump invited King Charles and Camilla and the royal family to come over for a visit to celebrate the 250th anniversary. That is going to be a wonderful tour. Obviously hoping that the king is well enough, because he's obviously got his health scares and so on and so forth. But they have been invited for this state visit in April, and they're gearing up for this star-spangled trip to celebrate the 250th birthday. But Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are set to be left out in the cold, lots of people are saying, and basically because they are no longer working royals. That's the main sort of reason they're not going to be there. So the Declaration of Independence, well, they declare themselves independent from the working royals, and as a result, it's going to be a result of being left out in this cold on this particular moment. But you can guarantee we're going to hear all about it.
Absolutely. And meanwhile, Meghan Markle has been promoting her new Netflix series and, of course, promoting her jam on Instagram. Princess Catherine has made a rare personal statement showing support for people battling addiction. She shared that she wanted to end the stigma surrounding addiction. The Princess of Wales marked the start of Addiction Awareness Week in the UK, showing support for people battling addiction and called on others to do the same. Andrew, can you talk to us about what she said?
Yeah, I love this when people in the public eye can use their position to share and shine a spotlight on things that affect lots and lots of people. And she made a very powerful speech. I'll just give you a couple of excerpts from it. She said, "This Addiction Awareness Week, I am, as always, very glad to lend my support to this hugely important campaign. Through my role as patron of the Forward Trust, it has been humbling to see the significant progress made to better understand addiction and tackle the stigma surrounding it. But there remains much more to do. Addiction is not a choice," she continues, "or a personal failing, but a complex mental health condition that should be met with empathy and support. But still, even now in 2025, people's experience of addiction is shaped by fear, shame, and judgment. This needs to change." And well done for her for calling that out. And basically, this is the Forward Trust. It's a British charity that helps people with drug and alcohol dependence. She's been the royal patron since June 2021, and she signed this just with Catherine rather than her full name. And basically, what's really good, she's been returning to these royal duties since she stepped away from the spotlight briefly to deal with her cancer battle. She announced in March 2024 about the cancer battle, and then underwent treatment forcing her to take this break. But basically, she's been in September, she sort of said that at the moment she's cancer free. So all good news there. Well done her for shining a spotlight on that. I want us to be the generation that talks about these things, so the next generation doesn't suffer the stigma. So congratulations yet again to Princess Catherine for spotlighting this particular cause.
Absolutely.